Okay, in a 5-on-4 situation like this, you want the double to come from right here. Okay, because now when Jokic catches this ball, if he throws it to the corner, you can rotate here, and this trailer can get back here. Okay, but first of all, Zubac doesn't even come to the ball. And again, this trailer is going all the way here. This is how we can get back to a body. But it doesn't even matter because no one takes Jokic. Paul George, you've got to stay underneath Aaron Gordon. You have to. Battle for real estate, initiate contact. You cannot front Aaron Gordon like that. There's no backside help. What are you doing? And if you're Kawhi Leonard, your body momentum can't take you inward. Look at this right. See how he went inward right there? You're not getting back outward now. Cool, you got a deflection. It doesn't matter. You cannot go under a screen when there's space. Look at this. This space to go over, you've got to go over. If you're going under, it's too... Look at how far under it is. Look at how far under Marcus Morris just went. Okay, this is a cross screen. You don't switch it or show. All Reggie Jackson has to do is be attached to his man and jam this player to knock him off a spot so this player can get on the other side. Instead, what on earth is Reggie Jackson doing? Whoa. Now you have no chance of guarding this handoff. And if there's this much space to go over the screen, you have to go over. You cannot go under. Look at how far under you have to go now. I mean, forget about it. If you're Reggie Jackson, just get back right now because look what can happen. If you get back, you can go here. Let's speed it up a little bit so you can see Luke Kennard. He can go here, and then Kawhi Leonard can trail to Nikola Jokic. But you're gambling towards the ball, so now it's a 2-on-1. Okay, again, all right, so this player should probably move inward a little bit. Remember, if your feet don't take you inward, you'll always get back outward, but you got to be in position. This player's got to get up, and then you force him into this double team. You can't just play off. Again, footwork. Look at your feet. They can't take you inward. It's also called stunt recover, not gamble recover. I mean, so first of all, look at this player's feet. They're going inward. He already just lost his chance to get out. Then you're not stunting in the gaps. You're gambling in the gaps. Again, if you're Terrence Mann, you cannot spectate here. You've got to start to come over this way because if this pass gets made here, you got to go here, this player here, this player here. But again, Terrence Mann is just watching. There's no rotate. There's not even an attempt to rotate. This is god-awful transition defense. Luke Kennard has got to sprint and say, I've got the ball, so this player can go here, this player can go here. This is what happens when you don't communicate. Two people go to the ball. Nobody goes to Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Got to communicate in transition. Zubac's got to say, I've got the ball so this player can go here. When you don't communicate in transition, this is what that looks like. Just get back if you're Paul George. Give us that extra number on defense. Instead, Paul George is going to gamble, so now we just lost you. Okay, so Reggie Jackson, first of all, your feet are not in a wide stance. That's a huge issue, okay? Feet out, wide stance, all right? And then your reaction time just has to be better. Look at this. The ball's in the... You should be gone already. You still haven't moved. Now you just started moving. It's too late. Don't play off. Again, Luke Kennard is looking like he's ready to double. Marcus Morris should be in. Again, when the ball's in the corner, you're halfway between the ball and the three-point line. So there should be a gap defender here. You already have a double team here. Marcus Morris is just not where he's supposed to be. But you're just playing off. It's just... I don't know what Paul George is doing here. This cannot happen. You've got to get into Aaron Gordon's jersey and start initiating contact, battling for real estate, getting him out of here. I mean, if you don't do that, now Aaron Gordon's going to be boxing you out for an offensive rebound. What is Kawhi Leonard doing here? If your man is cutting through, obviously you need to stay in front of him. I don't get this. What is happening? You got to rotate to the ball. So you're guarding the ball. Now the ball gets entered into the post. So if you're Luke Kennard, you should be immediately dropping. Okay, immediately. Halfway between the ball and the three-point line. One, so that you can dig in the post on Nikola Jokic. Two, so that this doesn't happen, that you get beat back door. And now that collapses the defense and leads to a wide-open three. To reiterate, you do not guard above the three-point line away from the ball. You can be at the three-point line. So now when Jamal Murray comes this way, it's stunt, easily recover. Look at look at this gap you just gave up. Why are you not closing off that gap? You want to stay underneath Michael Porter Jr. Why would you gamble here? That is such a joke. So you get the ball out of the post in Jokic's hands, but stop. Right now, you got to be back up, battling for real estate, okay, initiating contact, because if you don't do that, Jokic now is. And look at Jokic right now. Look at how he's got his man sealed. Joke right here. If you are Luke Kennard, please get back so we can have an extra number on defense. Don't gamble towards the ball like that. Poof, we just lost you in numbers. If you're this Clippers player, you cannot feel out a screen like this. Look at how he's feeling out a screen right now. No, you guard the ball. Jokic never sets a screen. So what you're feeling out nothing, except you're going to get blown by now. Okay, if you are icing this ball screen like the Clippers are doing, then backside help is non-negotiable. This player's got to get up here. This player can guard these Nuggets players 2 passes away. But, I mean, if you don't have backside help, this will happen every time. I can't stand drop coverage. We all know that. But right here, Terrence Mann, you have got to sprint under here. It doesn't matter that your man is here. Be here. Because if you're going to run this brain-dead drop coverage, it'd be nice if we had a defender in the gap here. Now I can just stunt, recover, and this player can stay with Jokic. But you're doing what exactly? Exactly how you don't box out. Okay, so this Clippers player just isn't boxing out at all. And then this Clippers player, we're going to see, is boxing out part of this Nuggets player. You have to get your whole body in front of the Nuggets player, use your butt, and move him to get him out of the lane. I mean, have to close off these gaps right here. Again, your left foot can be parallel to the block. Right foot out wide stance. Now when Highland comes this way, stunt, easily recover, but he's seeing a second defender. See, look at this. You aren't closing off this gap at all because you're hugging the three-point line for no reason whatsoever. Okay, if you're this Clippers player here, please just sprint back now. But look at this. You are delayed getting back. See, if you'd been sprinting the whole way, now you'd be here. And now this Clippers player, instead of having to worry about guarding both Nuggets players, could just focus on getting to Bones Highland. But that doesn't happen. If you're Robert Covington, you should be sprinting underneath this Nuggets player. Why on earth are you lollygagging and then making a half-hearted gamble?